Year to everyone in YouTube world or wherever you are watching this.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Awesome.
Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second-floor balcony in his backyard.
I suppose the map is easy to access.
No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lure it in a hurry. Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the Guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the Guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies. Huh. That'd be Vold. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else on that madman.
So, basically I'm re-recording episode 22. This is episode 22 right now.
I can't believe he emptied the vault. Right from under our noses.
Like the way
I dare Mercer to come back here. Set one foot in this turn and I'll cut it off.
So basically, we gotta sneak into Mercer's place and get the information that we're looking for. Went the wrong way. There we go.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands. That pig? Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know. Vold, good side? Think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vold understands is gold. A man after my own heart. Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less.
Awesome.
While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manor. I would.
I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets one foot in the city.
I'm gonna try to see if we can find out information about this guy. So far, I'd like to thank everyone that's tuned into these videos, who has liked or commented or subscribed to my videos since I started this series. Still haven't decided which would be the next series I'll be streaming.
Huh? What was that?
This one.
Get up! Kill him! Enough! This ends now!
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Okay, so far. I attempted to gain access to Mercer.
Talos bless you, my child.
City's quiet enough now. When the sun goes down, best keep on your guard.
Of course, there's a barrel blocking the way, so I cannot enter. There's gotta be another means of entry into this place. Certainly is huge. The White House. And we unlocked it. It's like it appears that arrows are pointing this way. Gotta be stuck looking around. There's like nothing. And we have a Clo. The bells are telling me something. Get over there.
Staying safe, I hope.
Just a place that requires the key. you.
What happened? Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Psycho came after me with a friggin' mace. That way.
What do you need?
Well, you can follow me out on Twitter at NewFoundPower's and also on Instagram with the same username. And you know how to do this. Oh, shoot the mechanism below the ramp. Okay. Shoot the mechanism. So I'm guessing. No. There we go. Just had to read the objective. And now we've gained entry to Mercer's Manor. Let's see what's inside.
Did you hear something? I was sure I heard something.
Looks like I may have to take down some.
Mead. Kill them to get some beer every now and then. Get myself stupid bees and their stupid honey.
Looks like I may have to take down some thugs.
Close! It's nothing!
Oh, wow, there's two of them.
Oh well, must have run off.
And that's
What are you looking at?
What was that?
You're mine. Do your worst.
Guess it's all clear now.
What now?
What was that?
You're mine.
Back to Riften. Then we'll go back into that door. Wonder why Mercer has some thugs in his house.
Nothing here
Nothing
after
here
all.
after all. Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me, but they never wait.
Thought that saw me pull that ace out of my boot.
And we are sneaking slowly.
Told him just to hand over the gold. But did he listen? Oh no. They always have to fight back.
Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees, they're stupid, honey.
Gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Kill him. He talks to me like that. Huh?
I've had enough of you!
Oh, no you don't. Come after me in Riften. Maybe some Riften cards.
There you are!
Whoa.
Your best? Oh? Yo, try and fight back!
People in Riften, help. So I ended up getting the Skyrim guard on my side there, but it was a little too late. Let's see if we can try it again. Chase those guys out. Come on,
Where are you?
try and catch me.
Open! That's it? That's all you got?
I'll let it go.
Get out. Must have run off.
Yes?
Take him down for me. Do that. Take that. Do that.
Need something?
Visiting Riften? All are welcome. Temple of Mara.
Now I should have a free wager place now that I had some people take care of those thugs for
The
me.
Imperials think us all lawless beasts. Not proof of their ignorance.
It's like tiles. Where I was supposed to go. Okay. There we go. Upstairs, in the manor again. Oh, they're pretty wild events out there. No, Mercer really secured this place. But he made one mistake. He messed with the hero's allies. Wonder where that coward Mercer is, anyway. In the right spot. This is dumb. How come he just move? damn water. It's blocking the door. Okay, it's back to where we came from. See any evidence of where we're supposed to go. Yes, 4 doors and then it was same rift into it. Take the gold. Cut the company. But I'm just totally lost. Yeah, I searched everything to this place. Here. We may have to just end this episode right here and continue on when I figure out what I'm on.
funny out. Get too old for this. Good enough.
Waste.
A full lot ain't years.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good, and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the Guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the Guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lad. Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important. Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
Not now, lad. Carlia said
all your questions will be answered. You just have to try. Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the Guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
So it looks like this is the end of Mercer. Finish it off.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relka.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
see. Or maybe I'll end this episode after Mercer meets his doom.
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Slip up and I'll gut you like a fish.
Talk still.
I'm glad you're here.
Watch me fast.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. She influences our luck, and in return, demands You're closer to understanding. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues. Again, you have to think differently. Like a It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us. Nocturnal's whim is the greatest. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? The return certainly seems worth the risk, though. From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together, we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest.
Okay.
I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken.
Let's go.
This way, please.
Now, what kind of edge do we need to defeat Mercer?
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the Guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
It's business.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you? ready for the oath?
Back way.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
Exactly.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
This place is strange. So
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Yes. Get it.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
On, sir.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
Okay.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until the conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
I suggest you talk to
Now that
Carlisle
you've transacted the
She has
oath,
some news
it's time to
about
reveal the
stuff.
final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would do more harm than good. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go... Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlisle and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Nice.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlisle and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlisle. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of... Aye. And some of what Carlisle said is starting to make... Mercer may have damaged our reputation, and old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. Until next we meet, lad.
Okay, so left, talk, colors rock. I'm just gonna end the video here. End the video at first, I might as well end it here. Because once I need to travel, save it with the quick save, edit this video. Just check something. Gotta hit that way. Quick save. And that'll be all. Hope you like these videos. Hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, comment. And this has been NewFoundPower saying so long till next time, because NewFoundPower is signing off.